Alright, I'm Audio. I am fighting... Oh, wait, this is my glorious channel. This is like, I don't know what part it is again. But we're going to go ahead and finish Uesugi. I have 4 commanders? That's no good, but it'll still work out fine. They're all very good. Well, Isoroku's kind of eh. I should have saved Suzume for this instead of Isoroku, but... Look at that. Look at the enemy forces. That's so bad. Oh, Hira's here! That fucker from the very, very first tutorial battle of the game. I love keeping an eye on him. As he goes along here. Rance got a defense arrow, Cat's got an offense arrow. That's pretty terrible, so I guess I'll do this. May as well attack with everything I've got. I wasn't planning on doing that, but it'll work out just fine. I mean, Rance can take hits, you know, just fine, so it doesn't matter. And we will damage this guy so he doesn't damage me. Uruza's got 8 attack, I think, which is really high. So she can do shit like that. And if she had gotten an attack boost, well, you know. She's a pretty reliable unit when it comes to damage. Which is what I use her for until I upgrade her skills. I just use her for damage. Honestly. But I'm going to be able to wipe all of these guys out, and Uesugi's going to be done. I'll probably take one, you know, attack from the Tenshi Sect that I won't be able to, you know, block, or I don't have a single commander left after this, so, you know, that's whatever. But it's worth it to get Kenshin and I and finish these people. Hold the line against Hojo, and work through the west side of the map a little bit here. I'm not sure when the gourds are all going to finish up, but mostly it won't matter. In Yamamoto's route, it really doesn't matter. The gourds don't. I mean, once you hit 5, like, you know, the story events will progress at 5 gourds, but it doesn't really matter. Skip through this. As far as this scene goes, I mean, I don't know. I described it a little bit in my other one, but I like the way both of these women look. They're both pretty neutral to me. As far as the loss of virginity goes, I don't like those scenes. I don't like those scenes at all. Blood is terrifying. Blood is terrifying. That is all there is to it. And that scene. And I guess Katsuko and Tarako, unless we see you again in someone else's army, we won't see you until Rance Quest. Which, it's weird that they showed up. I was itching my face. Which, it's weird that they show up in that game, you know, that's so... I guess Kenshin and her subordinates were really popular in Japan, you know? Alisoft has a history of doing that, bringing back really popular people, even if they were minor, like... this isn't totally irrelevant, I guess, because I'm talking about popularity, but Daiteikoku, that game, didn't sell exceptionally well or anything, but, you know... The woman Reitia Adolf from that game is extremely popular in Japan. She's getting a lot of special content released, and if we see her again, I won't be surprised. You know, in another game, in another Dai game, even if she's just a reference, I would actually guarantee a reference to her in another game. But I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, it introduced me to Dokuganryu, but I won't be doing anything with them. As you know, that's expensive. We will have to go and do a couple things here. This satisfaction bonus, firstly, call for my last reinforcement, I guess. Who's not, maybe I should have waited on this, but she requires a lot of affection items in order to be really good, so maybe I should have waited on that. I didn't wait at all. Because she's not going to be at her full potential for a while. And I will recruit I after a thing. Why can't I have a Jaws scroll? You know, they're killing me. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just do this. And you're like, why are you doing that? Why are you wasting? Because I know. I understand the world, and that was a good decision. Tenshi Sect didn't even fight me. Hojo didn't even declare war on me, baby. Oh, it's perfect. Japan is basically mine. Oh, yeah, I'll let you see this too. You know, Gekka's story continues, and it's terrible. I mean, she's still with this guy. Tanegashima's gone. You know, they don't exist anymore. But she's sticking with this guy who said he'd help her, and... You know, like... She wants revenge. She wants to kill Rance pretty badly. That guy thought, you know, we did all this weird stuff, you know, I basically, you know, I helped you out at the expense of all your pride, so maybe we've got a good relationship. We can live together peacefully, right? It worked out cool. And I guess he developed feelings for her, but I don't know why. Like, I don't know why he thought that would work. Forcing a woman to do these things would not... Whatever. I don't understand some people. Of course, it is not real, but I'm sure there are people in real life who've raped women consistently and then developed feelings for that their woman, and, you know, the woman still just wants that other guy dead, but he doesn't seem to get that. I'm sure that that's happened in real life. I don't need to rant about that anymore. I have Kenshin now, so life got a little easier, and Akechi's shit still, so he's just gonna scout. This first fight with the Tenshi Sect is predetermined. It's always this. I don't know why I scouted. I knew what was here. I guess it gives me a bonus. When you're fighting the Tenshi Sect, it's kind of a priority that you take out Naniwa. This territory's got to go first. These 3 castles, big deal. If you don't remove this right away, you are going to regret it. You're going to regret it simply because their other territory is 2 small towns, and you can wipe through that in 1 turn really easily. But if you do that, Sagan joins the fight. Once you take one of the Tenshi Sect's territories, Sagan starts fighting with all the other troops. And you do not want him behind 2 guard units casting Death's Sith in a castle battle. That's probably the worst thing that I can imagine. So, you know, avoid that at all costs and take out the 3 castles first. You won't see Sagan. It's much easier. That's my vision, and that's what I'm doing, because you will struggle a lot on the castles if you don't... Basically, if you don't do what I said. So, that's how that goes. Oh, and Urza, I didn't explain this, but she gets a special ability. It's called Precision Shots or something. And it hits all the enemy units for a small amount of damage. And cancels their preparation time and removes an action flag from them. So if you deploy her and Kenshin together, which is something you'll see me doing, it's really potent, because, you know, Kenshin removes 1 action flag because of her ability, and then you go with Urza and remove another one. They're all 2 down. That's kind of a big deal. That's a big deal. So you'll see me do that from time to time, I'm sure. Yeah, that's really all. I mean, that's it. Yeah, but as far as the Tenshi Sect goes, their 3 castle territories are the hardest, and once you're done with that, you're good to go. No further problems. Take out this girl. I guess I didn't really explain that either, but musket units seem to have, like, this inherent trait. My musket girl has 562 troops. She will basically never do more damage than that. She can, like, if you buff her attack to 9 and give her an attack bonus, she'll still do more attack. You know, she'll do more damage, but it drops a ton. Like, archers are kind of the same way, but once you get to their... Like, if the enemy meets their troop count, and you have more attack than they have defense, it's almost a guarantee that they're dead. You know, their troop will die, but, well, I mean, be annihilated, I guess not necessarily die, but, once you have super high attack, but you're even 200 less than the enemy, the odds of them dying go down a lot. Maybe I'm not explaining this right, and, you know, whatever, but I'm not wrong about it. Another assassin group, cool. Like, it just has some weird mechanic like that I can't fully explain. It's just... I think I explained it a lot better in True Route in one of those videos. I don't know which. Oh, he lived. What the fuck? Rance is getting shabby, apparently. But, we'll just kill this guy with Syl. Yeah. But archers seem to have that same trait, you know, and it makes sense. I mean, 100 people fire arrows. You know, the other guys basically have to be retarded for more than 100 of them to die, right? That's how I look at it. Whatever. I don't know how it works. Oh yeah, I'll go get I. Whoops. Recruit. And now I. Forehead girl. She's so gorgeous. I don't even know. Like, so gorgeous. And we will go talk to Isoroku. I don't actually... Oh yeah, she's just pissed off because Rance keeps ruining her marriage things. I haven't been keeping this very consistent, have I? I should have spread her events out better. Because, you know, this is still her route, and I've kind of neglected her for a while. Though, I had to give items to other people. Oh well, I guess it can't be helped, guys. Guess it just can't be helped. But yeah, Rance basically ruins all of the commanders and all the important people, so, you know, Isoroku's having horrible luck finding a man. You know, because Rance wants her. Incredibly selfish, but... whatever. And he does it. Like, this is the only time he does this for a woman, too, I think. You know, he acts all heroic. He sets it up. It's gallant Rance saving Isoroku and whatever. And he makes Syl fire the arrows in this situation, I think. It's been a while. But I should have maybe 2 more scenes with Isoroku before I'm set to enter her route. Yeah. Which, I won't spoil those scenes or anything, but it is what it is. Well, I guess I'll let this go, and I'll see you in the next part. I don't really have anything more to say here, so there we are. Actually, I do have more to say in this scene. Fuck this guy. No one on Earth likes him. And I feel horrible for Isoroku in this part. I really do. But, you know, this is still Rance's fault, so I guess he fixes the situation, but my god. Now I'm really gone, though, so bye.